Come Along Jeffrey. He's going to swing the corner in front, but First Mate's looming large. Down the outside, Bonjour back. Come Along Jeffrey, the leader. First Mate's got alongside. Jeffrey's in front though, and I think he's won.
Yeah, how good was that? Jeffrey being able to put his head in front on Dunkeld Cup Day. It's one of the most iconic country cups. Great atmosphere, and yeah, he was super tough, wasn't he, Jeffrey? Congratulations to Jason Webb. It's been a long road back for him. You obviously saw the story on racing.com how tough it was for him to cut his weight and to get back to a comfortable riding weight. He went through the picnics, and now he's back riding as a senior jockey, and yeah, he's been working really hard. He's been doing a lot of miles, and yeah, it was great for him to be able to salute with a horse that he rides track work a lot in Come Along Jeffrey. It looked a pretty good race on paper. He was able to sort of jump to the front and control the race. And even though it didn't come around the corner that great, I thought his last 100, the other horse, Valor's actually sort of put his head in front, and Jeffrey actually, Webby went back to hands and heels, and he was able to find that probably, you know, long head to be able to put the horse's head in front. So yeah, terrific result. Even Big Jobs thought he'd throw his head in there. So yeah, that was a great result for everyone, and yeah, love getting winners on those country cup days. Boy, wasn't that a bit of a tough watch on Friday night with Reddivo. Don't know if I've had a horse cop the amount of interference that a horse has copped, and yeah, he probably had every right to drop out and follow him around, but to the horse's credit, he kept putting his head out and kept looking for those runs, and yeah, he was hitting the line as good as anything. The winner won really impressively, but in fairness, it was off and gone while Reddivo and Gary were caught up in traffic. So yeah, I was just super glad that he was able to come through the run really well, because he got battered and hammered and every which way. So you could understand that if the horse sort of pulled up feeling a bit sore and sorry for himself, you could understand. But he's actually come through the run really well. Jamie took him down to Warrnambool on Wednesday and gave him a look at essentially the Jericho track that, you know, they go up over the hills, across the Tozer Road, turn left, turn right, and yeah, it's a super unique course. And yeah, Gary and Reddivo, they handled it really well. He said how relaxed he was, and how sort of, you know, just copped everything in his stride. So yeah, cannot wait to get to him on Warrnambool on the 1st of December in the Jericho Cup, because I think the horse is in really good condition, and yeah, I wouldn't want to swap any other horse for him in the race. Runners this week, very quiet. Only going to probably have the one runner, and that's going to be Miss Gossip Girl on Wednesday at Geelong. Nice little 1400 metre 3-year-olds race, Vobus and all the ticks there, so that's really good. Yeah, she was great the other day at Warrnambool. Thought, you know, she put herself in a really good spot. I think the winner they paid big bucks for, so she sort of, you know, tried her best to sort of stay alongside it, and yeah, no, I thought she was really gallant in defeat. She, as I said, going into that race, the form around her has been super, and I think even in the last week there's been a couple of more winners come out of that Kilmore race that on face value she looked a bit disappointing, but yeah, I think just going up that little bit in trip, changed the gear around on her, put the shadow roll on her. Yeah, it seemed to help her just with her head carriage and the way that she was able to travel at Warrnambool. So go up to the 1400, I think that'll suit on her home track. Yeah, these 1400 metre sort of 3-year-old fillies races, they can be a bit funny races. They can be all small fields. So, you know, if she can draw a gate and put herself on speed, I think she'll yeah, she'll certainly be around the place getters again. Yeah, she only, you know, probably needs to find a length on the other day, and yeah, she'll be certainly around the money. She come on from that run, her coat's a little bit better, she's stripped a lot fitter. Yeah, couldn't be happier with her condition. She's nice and sound, happy, healthy, eating. So yeah, pretty keen to get her to Geelong on Wednesday, and yeah, see how she measures up. G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. Really fortunate enough to have our second foal born here at Emsley Lodge out of Diamond Days by Royal Meeting, and yeah, what a cracking little foal she is, isn't she? She's called Queenie, being by Royal Meeting, and she was born on Saturday at about 10 a.m. She picked the hottest day we've had in a while here, and yeah, the foal was certainly welcomed in on a nice warm day. As far as the foal goes, yeah, really happy, healthy foal, isn't she? Even when she was just born, she was using her suck reflex even before she'd stood up, so I certainly had no question about her being able to get a good supply of milk straight away, and that's obviously really important for these foals, that they get straight on the suck and get their colostrum and their milk straight into them. As far as the mare goes, she as I spoke about a couple of weeks ago, she's had a real rough time of it through her pregnancy, and it's a real credit to her that she was able to carry the foal for the full term, and even just the amount of effort that she's put into the foal, because she's given birth to a really nice filly, and yeah, it's probably a real credit to her, because yeah, a lot of mares probably would have, you know, not gone the full length, and she's a great mother to Queenie, and she helps her out, you know, getting her on the suck, and yeah, really cares for her in a really motherly and caring nature. So congratulations to John Booth. He owns this mare, and he raced horses like Diamond Luke, and yeah, he was a really good horse for the stable, nice consistent horse. So if little Queenie can live up to you know, being a consistent racehorse as Diamond Luke, then I certainly think that she's got a bright future, and she's certainly looks the part, and hopefully she can yeah, perform really well at the races. That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Got Miss Gossip Girl in next Wednesday. I think she'll run a really bold race. Good for Jeffrey to put his head in front at Dunkeld Cup Day for, you know, big jobs, and especially Webby as well. Reddivo, cannot wait to get him to the Jericho Sunday week, 1st of December. There's three jockeys in that race got suspended. Gary Walsh not being one of them, so he obviously took him for a spin the other day, so he's really keen to ride him in the Jericho. What else? Got trials next week on the course proper at Geelong. Got a few of the likes of, you know, Balabushka, Miletus, Cat Noir, so a couple of really sort of nice horses for the stable coming back, and yeah, they're all in really good condition, so I expect them to trial up really well, and then furthermore take that to the races. But yeah, I think the horses are racing all really well. They're racing up to their best, and that's all you can ask for, so cannot wait to get a few more horses to the races, and see if we can have a bit of luck over the summer. Until next week, see you later. Nice and short, sharp video this week. Oh, I need to say thanks for watching, don't I? Jeffrey being able to put his head in front on Dunkeld Cup Day. It's one of probably the biggest cards on a... sorry. Runners this week, very quiet. You all right?